Good evening.
Hello everyone. Who are you?
Pedro.
And I'm Cleo, and we are at Benzel headquarters, and we welcome you to
Capetona Live. How's it everyone up here? Like a Monday so far?
Like a weekend, like a Monday, like a everything. I'm so excited about the weekend. That's why I said first the weekend.
Why are you excited about the weekend?
Because we did liquor stuff this weekend. We did liquor stuff this weekend.
Daily liquor.
But hang with you, man. Tell us where we were on Saturday, what we
We were at
did.
Razor Customs. Oh my god.
Watching some drifting, bro. Like buses.
Liquor video later also. We're gonna check it out and we're gonna see also. And we've got the main man also coming up as well.
Yeah. Stay tuned to see Rasiek Customs later.
She didn't want to say stay tuned. I don't know. How's it, Kayla? How you doing?
And the people was now.
Liquor. Yeah, say hello to people. Kayla. Hello, mommy. Hello.
Hello, Michelle. Michelle's like, evening. He's here, Michelle. He's here.
Auntie Alice also on.
Hey. Come here, high five. Well done,
Mr. Welcome, how are you doing, brother? Liquor.
Jonathan, open.
Away. Feroz Mohammed also. Gerard Phillips. Big ups to you, sir. Big ups.
What's the name? Rude boy. Thunder here.
Rudy. You so rude. Liberty, our way, brother, Uzita, and.
Oh my job, you got Mr. Rasiek Rajah. So watching.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
He's watching.
Nice. Okay, a liquor weekend, man. We were busy on Saturday, Sunday. We were going boss all over Cape Town. We had a mal time, and it's gonna go heavy. Whole week as well. Check it here.
Complete weekend.
I was not telling you. Check it here, Cleo.
What?
I have to tell him something.
Now tell them something.
I forgot. So people.
Saturday, like you said earlier, we were watching the drifting at Santa Grana. And Sunday.
Yeah, nice. We were like Lanis.
We were lunch.
Seriously.
Right?
We were like
lunch and dessert.
With a gold card also.
Cool drinks. For
With
free,
other stuff also in there, but I mean, you know,
cool drinks with water. That was at the rally, man. Lonnie, that was lit.
Nah, it was quite. Big up to all the drivers also yesterday as well. They did so well.
And we saw the mayor also, not forgetting the mayor.
Mr. Mayor and Plato and to Jermaine also.
Jermaine
Thank you
also,
very
thank
much
you
and to the
to
city of
Jermaine.
Cape Town for hosting us and for getting us there and for for us, I don't know, embarrassing you.
Not us, he's talking about the
Yeah, we were really embarrassed. Nothing. We were very professional. We were very dynamic and everything as well. It was off the hook. Next week we'll have a video of that as well. We're going to talk more about it. Yeah, no, okay.
To Mr. Shaukat also for coming to look for us also.
Yeah, no.
And taking us to the venue and everything.
Yeah.
Shaukat come to Pedro. I'm looking for Pedro quick more. Pedro was like, he's over there.
I thought it was dead. No, seriously. You know, when someone comes to you and asks you, is your name Peter Quickfall? You automatically think, first of all, it's either the Buddha or it's the sheriff. KP, I mean.
Mr. Randall, welcome.
And Mr. T-Pain as well. Big ups. So it means we hope that you, having a liquor time and everything as well. Thank you always for watching. While you are busy watching as well, someone like, follow and share as soon as possible as a brief man. Don't be like some
man, he's asking nicely.
You know, I'm crying. No, seriously.
Here we go, guys. Do it now.
Professional. She pointed to nothing. Lot of events we have to get through as well, so let us get to that now as soon as possible. Cleo's gonna start.
The 1st of December.
Oh, yeah.
That's this coming weekend, really.
Yeah,
It's a new month, it's the end of the year. It's almost Christmas
I hope you work
Just
hard
gonna
to
brush
bounce.
your money, liquor. Well, that being said, the battle of the spinners is happening.
Oh, wait, no.
Alright,
the spinners now also.
Spin City.
Yo,
Yeah, dude. $100 million gets you in.
I didn't know it was $1 million.
I know. The guys open at 10 o'clock. Also, you know what the funny thing about them?
What's happening?
You can win a BMW spin car.
Nah, man, that's
And you get 20 free spin lessons if you win it, my little.
Hey, where are you talking now? Serious?
Yes, my little.
Joe, what
You
are
want to
you
go?
doing?
You want to go to the movie this weekend?
I'm going to the movie. Yo, is it $1 million like 200,000 times or something? What is happening
Is
there?
your passport recht, my little? We go.
Nice, I want to go
Then
and jump
also-
on the wall.
That is quiet, no?
No, nice.
Yeah, my little. I can win from your Capetona and Joe, you just send it over, must no? Short Same day, Alex Spin Fest on the 1st of December as well. That's happening at the...
Listen. Wait.
Koa Pikilanga Sports Ground.
Check the poster on.
Alexandra.
Nice, you have to check the poster. Nice, 100 get you in there. Yeah,
Combi ticket.
Yeah, oh yeah, copy ticket.
At the gate it's 150 rand. Kids at the gate is 80 rand under 12 as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And no one gets free.
Yeah.
So, spin horse also.
There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Small getting for barak here. That's happening at the Mayam Raceway. The price is 100 rand.
Yeah, nice.
And under 12, 50 rand.
Cooler boxes?
60 rand.
Yeah, it's supposed to be free. Nice, not free. Nobody.
Nobody. It's the same one. It's the same one. Then also, check all the posters, please, for all the information.
Yeah.
Because we're only giving the, the insights, you can check the rest there. And then
Competition.
also, pre-festive spin music and charity show.
Yo.
Also happening on the 1st of December.
A lot of things happen on the first, no?
That's happening at the Marupi Spin City in Kuruman. And also 50 rand before 4 o'clock.
Okay.
100 rand thereafter. Cooler boxes are 10 rand.
Yo, everyone's charging for cooler boxes nowadays.
Yeah,
nice.
the kids are 20 rand before 4 p.m. Thereafter,
Yeah,
50 rand.
Away. So also Sound Match Park-Off happening at Grand West, 27th of November. That is tomorrow. And we got some we got some information on Sunday from Mr. Devon Don did it. Devon Saunders is going to be emceeing that event as well. So Mensa is going to be off the hook. Free spectator entry, 10 rand per vehicle entering as well. So get there tomorrow. Check it out and see what's happening. Parking was almost there.
There we go, the side
Awkward. Kijk. So Dana Drive is also happening on the 30th of November to the 1st of December. 150 for the weekend pass. That's 6 to 12 also pays 50 rand and under 6 is for free. Free stuff for weekend.
Free at Saltana Drive.
Must be under 6.
That's on the east, that's Saltana Drive.
It's going to be like 400 meter, 800 meter. It's going to go boss there as well, so check it out as well. Tickets available at CompuTicket. Buy 5 and get 1 free. You know it's going Northern Cape also the Color Fest happening in the Y this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Mr. Wani 69 spinner. He is busy sorting out. Yeah, no. Away. And also, again, Jaisuka. Mr. Elswats, Mr. Early B, the main man, is also going to be there this weekend as well. He's going to be entertaining the crowd. So, as a brief check out, Mr. Wani 69 as well. It's going to be an awesome event. Please support. If you're in the Y as a brief, go there and go have a ball of the time. Seriously. And if you see Mr. 169, tell him I say, Salutas! The 1st of December, Mensa, we've been announcing it a whole month. We've been pushing it on Competition Thursday with Pedi as well. It's been going boss. Cosmic Transport's event happening. We are leaving on Thursday evening. We're driving through. We're going to get there.
And with who? Questa and Destruction.
Oh my chop skating. Also,
there.
liquor entertainment for the day as well. Through all spinners as well. Rio's gonna be there. Pressure's gonna be there. Tina's gonna be there as well. No?
And
so it's gonna be
Stacey,
entertainment.
and Stacey
And we're gonna be there.
And Big Podal is on the mic.
The loudest white boy, young African, something.
So you're having a good
Yeah. Big apologize, bro. Apologize. Sorry. It's gonna be an off the hook weekend. It's gonna be daedalic. It's gonna be awesome. Check out all our posters on our Facebook pages as well. Check out the guys' Facebook pages and get their details, get information, go and support what you love. Huh?
Instigators in mind.
Yeah, no, Kiki. Who else is on? Mr. Moods is also in the house. Big ups.
Cotton.
Oh,
Time,
yeah.
what a spirit. I like your laugh. I always laugh when you do.
Yo,
I love you guys.
No. Yo, it's so awkward. Mr.
Okay,
Anthony
and
Pierce.
it's his birthday.
Yeah, nice. Oh,
and
Celine Wabi. Yeah, nice.
And Auntie Malva.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
From all of us at Capetona Live.
Perry, you are very busy. Good for you. Always on telly. Thank you very much, man. Mr. Jeremy Box also. Because what did you say?
It's Perry's 40th on the 9th of December.
No, I'm dying. We didn't get that one now.
That is true though.
No.
The man is getting old. The 9th of December.
2019.
2018.
Okay.
You're not doing anything phony moment.
Cooler boxes are not free. So means on Saturday we were at Razor Customs in Versandekral and we've got a cool video to show you. Check this out.
Guess where we are, bro? At Versandekral watching some lovely drifting and spinning. Check this out.
you saw that video. I hope you liked it, obviously. And now you can see sitting next to me here now, we changed our host. Yeah, no, Kiki. We're going men only tonight. Rasiek Rajah, Rasiek Custom, Good Hope Construction Racing as well. How? Where's sir? How you doing?
Alright, thanks for yourself.
Lekker, man. Lekker. Looking like snazzy tonight also. Yeah. Thank you for coming on this show.
No, it's
Could have worn a tie. You gonna say now it's always a pleasure to speak to me?
No, I want to ask you, you need a solution 45 or something? I heard about, what, December coming up and it's, we're getting older.
No. It was just something. People of your imagination. No. It was no. You know, when you have family, they put out all your history, on social
Make
media.
life interesting.
But we spent the day on Saturday. Thank you very much for having us there as well. Lot of speculations is going around that drift and spin pitch, the area, the place for Santa Claus. Bro, tell the people what's happening here, man.
Well, you know what, it's been a long road. It's been a very long road. You know what, sometimes you find yourself in a scenario where everybody wants to do something, but sometimes we don't have functional direction, and by that I don't mean anybody else that is on a certain mission has not got a functional direction, but it's sometimes difficult because sometimes going forward as a collective is sometimes very difficult because everybody's sort of in this competition. I want to jump ahead and I want to jump ahead. And I try to steer away and get myself away from, focusing on what somebody else is doing. And
Negatives.
And sometimes you get drowned in that negativity. We unfortunately had a lot of complaints. And there was something that I couldn't understand. Is that you find yourself in a scenario where you've got unauthorized pitches or places where guys are doing, whether it's spinning or drifting. And in this instance, we were trying to find a functional space that is an approved space.
Solution virtually.
And a solution to something that is become a forever problem.
Understood.
The fact of it is you have drifters that are regarded as, in some quarters, hooligans. You have spinners that are regarded as hooligans.
Gangsters actually.
Okay.
I can't be gangster now.
So what happens is somebody that isn't actually, that isn't accustomed to the sport, sometimes, when you hear somebody is a bad person, that's what you believe.
Understood.
And it makes it very difficult when you're going for approvals and approaching people to actually tell them that, at the end of it, this is just guys that are going out there and they're doing their thing.
Family men.
And it's family men.
Business people.
It's business people. It's not hooligans. It's not guys that are looking to
cause trouble
or that sort of thing. But the fact of the matter is, we have achieved a certain amount of success, and at least you've seen the fruits of it already this
While
week.
we were there, you saw the video. Something happened there. There was smoke. There was cars. I mean, there must be something good happening, and I'm sure it took a lot of work, I'm sure, as well. Getting the preparation, getting the paperwork in order. I mean, the paperwork is in order?
Let's hope so.
Well, something happened on Sunday.
Oh, Saturday.
Right?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Sorry, we were,
Sunday, you were with the VIP.
Yeah, sorry, apologies. Sorry, Saturday.
So, I mean, what had happened was Saturday we didn't sort of even start properly for an hour, and we had the visit of the flying squad. So in short, I was in the track and I was about to do a run, so the Oaks radioed me and they said, hey, we got a problem here, it's a flying squad, the Oaks are going to stop us, they're going to this. I said, listen,
I did drugs.
Can I first finish my drift? Can I come and deal with this? It's been a while since I've drifted. I want to go drift first and then I'll deal with the police after.
They can wait.
Yeah. The fortunate thing was, at the end of it, I was pleased after all this hard work at least to pull out a paper and show it to somebody and say, this is an approved, authorized gathering.
Venue.
It's not illegal, we've got our exemptions in place, and it all forms part of the Rasiek Custom Car Show as well. because we're obviously capturing the outlaw drivers,
Yeah.
and it all fits part of that.
And I mean, you guys were there filming as well on Saturday. I saw that as well. So for another episode coming up.
That's right, you know what I mean? So this was a practice round. But I think that the point in case is, you know, sometimes if you look at Cape Town is a car crazy region. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
saying the other regions aren't, but if you look at the attendance of events,
Yeah.
Cape Town would always have double or triple the amount of people
Guaranteed.
attending an event versus the rest of the country. And you know what? Sometimes we are limited with only a single space
Yeah.
where you've got 100 people running to one space, and sometimes they can't accommodate genuinely, and
Yeah.
sometimes, with respect, I don't think they want to accommodate.
Exactly.
So I think it's a mixture of both. You know, I
It
don't
is
want to be shocked
definitely a
for saying it as it is.
But it's the truth, man. I mean, I think it's the truth. You know, you get different types of organizations involved. Sometimes you're just not allowed to get there. I promise you. It becomes a little politic scenario, or politics comes into this field as well as concerned. And I mean, that also brings the sport down a lot. You know.
No, for sure. I mean, I'm glad from a spinning perspective. Spinning is now recognized by Motorsport South Africa.
Sascock, MSA.
Exactly. So that's a great achievement.
Yeah.
But I think mindset doesn't automatically mean that spinning is sometimes now immediately accepted. You know, let's put it this way: South Africa is democratic for the last umpteen amount of years. That hasn't taken racism away.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So you have certain people that are more globalized in their viewpoint and believe everybody's the same, and then you have certain people that don't believe it. So it's the same with motorsport. You know what I mean? So the fact of the matter is, I took away the whining and the complaining from my side, because that you can honestly get seriously drowned in. And what I said to myself is, after a certain direction, I was accused of illegal. Yeah, I was accused of illegal road racing.
That was me. I found for that.
Yeah, so there was a few complaints about that, but I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, I took it on the chin.
Yeah.
I said to myself, you know what? If somebody's given the incorrect version, that's fine. The correct version can always be put forward.
At least also, you know what, if you want to get the correct version, here's the man. You can phone him. He's on Facebook. He's on Twitter. You can send smoke signals to get to him as well. And I mean, you get the right information from him as well. You know what I'm saying? One other question is that there is a legal motorsports venue at the moment. We all know it's Killarney, right?
That's right.
Your one at the Santa Cruz now, I mean, is it something that is in direct competition? Or is it a basis of, look, you know what, there's plenty of place, or there's plenty of, or the pie is big enough for everyone, virtually.
Well, what I would say to you is this, you know what I mean? From my side, and from Razor Custom side, and from Drift Outlaw side, we're not yet to compete with anybody. I mean, the fact of the matter is, there is no official series currently at Killarney. So when we talk about competition, there's nothing to compete about.
Okay.
Secondly, is that was closed off and sort of going down the road of being closed off even before we had started. So the reality of it is, when it's come to spinning, there was never this drive at Killarney to say, here's a pitch for spinners. I don't mean it in offensive, I'm just speaking the facts surrounding it. So if you're on a phone and say, I want to go and spin this weekend, I'd like you to get me a date, because I'll come and join you for the spin.
Nice.
So, I mean, the point is, it's not about wanting to compete with anyone. The rest of the country, they're a lot more fortunate. They've got a lot more venues where they can actually go and do something. Cape Town, what's happening is that guys are doing their level best, but the fact of the matter is they are not sitting with the functional approval. If police do rock up, or if somebody does come and close off, they are going to close off an event. The difference with regards to Razor Customs, it's linked to a TV show where we're filming. So I couldn't take that gamble. Because if I got 20 drifters put together and we said, let's take a gamble, at the end of the day, there's 10 or 12 cameramen that are capturing a show, and at the end of the day, it's a problem factor.
The cost factor as well, because I mean, to set up an event or event day, also to have your film crew to come out as well, I mean, it's heavily expensive. And I mean, you're also pushing the brand, you're pushing out drifters as well. You're pushing out their names. So you're doing good for the whole motorsport fraternity where it's concerned.
But you see, the thing with Rasiek Custom Car Show, what my directive with that was to be able to show the South African viewer the back end of saying to them, listen, this is spinning, this is drifting. Let them understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what, if you don't understand why the guy's running from Cape Town to Worcester, you're not going to understand. I mean, at the end of it, we would like to sometime in the near future create something around spinning. Reason being is once we create something around spinning, we've got a 2,000 square meter pitch. It's something where you've got the
Rewind. You have a what?
2,000 square meter pitch.
Say again?
2,000.
2,000 square meter pitch. Okay, nice. Yeah, nice. You got it, means 2,000 square meter pitch. Gonna be available soon. I mean, cakey.
Well, you see, the thing is this, Pedro. What we're doing from a filmed format perspective is we've obviously got things under the drifting side under lockdown. The point in case is doing two fixes. It is something being captured alongside a show, and somebody is not finding himself taking to a street and going down a main road and going down a quiet road at night where something unfortunate can happen. So it's resolving two problems. And ideally, I'm not saying to you that I am the solution to spinning in Cape Town. There's guys that I know, some of them I know very well, that are pushing hard to try and create a home for spinners as well in Cape Town. If they can, fantastic. Whatever we are going and embarking on, is not to compete with any of those guys. Because the fact of the matter is, we are not an event-driven setup where we need to have 2,000 people out there or 3,000 people out there. It's a show driven in that sense.
No, that's 100%. And then last question that I want to ask you as well. On Saturday, there was a couple of very important people that was also there as well from council.
That's right. You know what?
They obviously came there, and I'm sure you're going to tell us what they said.
Well, I think, listen, you know what? To start off, somebody asked me on Saturday, how did you get this approval? So I said I did it Cape Flat style. So they asked, how's Cape Flat style? I said, I removed all front teeth, and when they told me no, so I pulled out the front teeth and said, what says it? Say it over what says it? What says it here? And it helped me. They thought maybe this bag was something in the back or in the front or something. No, but on a serious note, I think I've got to commend the city. Reason being is they were given a very obscure story. They took what I put down on paper to them and they said, listen, we're here to play ball. And more importantly is they came out and did their relevant checks and we got the thumbs up that they said, listen, all processes, controls,
and all of those things. They got the thumbs up. Nah, but you know what? Well done to you, man. Well done to your team as well. I know you put in a lot of hours. I know that you did a lot of work. It cost us probably a fortune as well. But that is obviously for a dream that you got. But you're also willing to spread the love. So that is the cool part about it, and that is what I respect the most. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not only putting it in for your sport itself, which is drifting, or for you to have your family at your premises and enjoying yourself. You're wanting to open it up to everyone, especially in Cape Town. You're wanting to work together with people as well. And I'm sure you're going to be doing events there as well for the new year. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, it's something that's definitely on the cards. And I mean, more importantly is the next time whenever I come back on the show, make sure Cleo is here because you know she's the beauty of the show. She's the rose of Capetona live. I'm just going to put it out there.
You know, Kiki, I just congratulated the brand now. I'm just saying, Kiki, this is always
Oh, thank you very much.
I just want to say thank you,
Do something. Rasiek was joking. For other promoters out there as well, man, in Cape Town and also nationally as well, can they give you a call to maybe arrange events in the near future? Is it something that you're open to with as well?
Well, the idea around it is we want to run 1 or 2 pilot events. We have been given those approvals as well by the city. It's something that we will just liaise with them if it's an event open to the public, and we want to see how that goes. There's enough space. It's something that I have spoken.
I've seen this enough space. Nice.
So we can park a good 5,000 to 6,000 cars.
I asked him for a piece of plot to build me a 4-story house. That's my place. Let's see on Facebook. Is it right?
So I mean, the owners are open-minded to it. I think, listen, they place a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. You know what's important is somebody giving you trust. The importance of it is to look after it, and that's something that I look after.
And respect, obviously.
And respect.
You know what I'm saying? So that plays a big role. Thank you, Mensa. Again, Mr. Rasiek Rajah of Rasiek Customs of Good Hope Construction Racing as well. For Santa Kraal is official. For Santa Kraal is there. For Santa Kraal is going to be the new home for drifting and spinning coming soon. Mr. Rasiek Rajah, anything else you want to say to our viewership there?
What I'd like to say to the viewership out there is Pedro is going to be turning 40. You must understand, if you talk and he doesn't look at the screen and he can't talk at the same time, communication after 40 goes down. It doesn't go up. So you as the viewers need to work with him. When you talk to clear or direct. Clear is your thing for the future. Other than that, Captain have a wonderful business.
Means big ups to everyone. There's a lot of messages came through. Unfortunately, we can't get to any of it, but you know what? Be known. No, 20 Rand there as well. Thank you to everyone for always watching. For more information, check out our Facebook page. Send us DMs as well. We'll be back on Thursday with Competition Thursday with Patsy, and we'll obviously be back on Monday evening 8:30. Check out all the events happening this week coming up as well. It's going to be off the hook. Watch Rasiek Customs on Ignition 189. Yeah, 9. See? Yeah, 9. 189. You can check it out. Check out the season there as well. It's off the hook. It's a cool series to watch. I'm also on there as well. I'm just saying for a friend. You know, before I was 40. And big ups again. Thank you very much for myself, Peggy, Mr. Rasiek Rajah. Say bye.
Cheers.
Salute.